So, shall we bring him in?
Yeah, let's bring him on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Ges Rogers, the original drummer of the Union Gap, on our set today. Ges, come on in. Young Joe.
You should be singing.
I should get up.
Hi, Jes.
So, and I see you got your drink with you.
I got my drink with you.
So how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good, yeah. I'm excellent. The show's working. The sound's on and the picture's there.
Got some of the deja vu moment.
It is. I remember back when.
Yeah. Can you experience deja vu for the first time?
Well,
there's a question.
That's true.
I second that.
So, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
I think everything comes within it again.
Thank you for coming back.
Oh, you're welcome.
Seriously.
You're welcome.
And
you're welcome.
it's a bit different from last time because we were talking about the forthcoming show that you were going to be on, but I was actually there last week.
And you're sober this time as well.
Was I not sober at the show?
Well, see?
I did a great review. I've got a fantastic video, but my phone blew up with the excitement of it all, so I haven't actually been able to put them so you could see them yet. But
see, I knew you were.
I'm going to get a reputation with you lot.
You've already got a reputation.
Yeah, Lee Howard's already told me everything.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lee.
I mean, well, let me tell you the reputation that I've heard is that you're Lee's #1 fan, and
You started that rumour yourself.
did I?
You did.
Well, it's true now, and that you're the leader of the Dirty Stop Out Club. So,
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, okay.
second that.
It's all sorts of.
I'll agree with that one.
Yeah.
Prosecco Queen.
But I gotta ask you one question, Jes.
Yeah.
In the last show, no one had ever told Lee where he was going. Did he show up, or did you play backing tracks?
He
with him?
got there eventually.
Did he?
He got there eventually, yeah.
And you did let him.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the next big question.
Yeah, he got there.
Did anyone connect his guitar up, or did you just leave it off?
Oof.
I saw the video. It looked like it was
I wasn't looking at the time.
It all worked. It was all put in the right places.
It was in the right place.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily
Because
but
we do know that he cannot connect a toaster, even much less a guitar and microphone.
And you need to be nice to me because if I remember rightly, this old drunken person carried all your equipment out and was there till 3 a.m.
yes, you did. Thank you so
Exactly.
much. Yeah.
Wasn't I? I was the roadie
What
as
a
well.
glamorous roadie to have.
I was the roadie. I carried all
And
the
look who
stuff.
we.
Anyway,
So,
on a serious note,
I'm serious.
You're- it's about you tonight.
No, it's not.
It's about you. It's your
yes,
turn.
it's all about
And we're
Jes.
going back a
It's not
long
about
way.
me. It's about my band.
It's about you and your band and your
Yeah.
life. And it goes back to when you were 5 years old, or 5 or 6 years old.
5 or 6 years old. That's where it all started. Yeah. If anybody remembers a good old black and white program on ATV television, it was Noel Gordon's Lunchbox.
Lunchbox, yeah.
And I used to sing the birthday song. Every now and again they get me on, and this little boy would sing the birthday song on Noel Gordon's Lunchbox. My brother used to do it before me, and I took over from my brother.
Oh, so is your brother in the music career now?
Funny enough, he is now. He's a very talented musician. He's a great jazz pianist, classical pianist, and he's retired and moved down from London down to the wilds of Dorset. And at the age of 63, he's now joined a band for the first time in his life, and he's absolutely loving it. And that's the great shame that we, apart from doing a few little jams at home when we get together, we've never actually played together, and that would be something special if I ever got to play with my brother.
So do you have any plans to?
It won't happen. No. But when we get together back at his house, and then we'll sit around and we'll play a bit of music and sing and fool around after a few drinks.
That's a
But,
shame.
it is a great shame. Yeah, it's something that should have happened years ago, but you know,
We could ask him
he had a
to come over here on
fantastic career.
holiday and play a bit.
Yeah, he might do.
You never know.
Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah.
And Noel Gordon was, if anybody doesn't remember who she was Meg Richardson, wasn't she, in
Crossroads.
Crossroads. And you've got another connection with Crossroads, or haven't you?
I have got a slight connection with Crossroads, yeah. Only a very small connection with Crossroads, yeah. I dated one of the cast many years ago, many years ago.
And it was Dee Hepburn?
No, it's Benny.
I thought it was Benny.
Dee Hepburn, yeah, many years ago.
I remember
yeah.
Dee Hepburn from Gregory's Girl. She
yeah.
was the one with the
Yeah.
flicks, the hair that
That's
went
it, yeah.
all back.
Yeah, something else you
Yeah.
don't know, but nobody else knows this, so I don't know why I'm even telling you. But years ago, I got into ballroom dancing in Latin American and ballroom,
Oh,
and my partner was a girl called Corinne Russell, who became a page 3 girl and a Bond girl as well.
Really?
And there was never anything romantic, but she was my dance partner. Yeah, Corinne
Oh.
Russell.
wow.
That's another side to me.
Almost gave me a
Bond.
massive
And
skill.
I'm never going to live that down now.
There's more. There's a lot more to go.
Oh,
And what was your biggest career boost? I think something to do with Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, my first wife, she was John Bonham's niece. When we were boyfriend girlfriend before we were together many years before we got married. Obviously, I met John, and John put me forward for many things. It was just that case of not being the most talented person in the world, but having the right connections.
yeah, because it
And
was,
him thinking I was right for certain things. He was in the know. He was big in the business, obviously.
well,
and John used to
tremendously.
put me forward for auditions and things like that.
Yeah.
because it was funny because one of the apartments I rent, the lady that owns it phoned me up and said that her mother was coming out with her best friend, and it was 2 old ladies. So we were sitting here and asked if we could look after them. So we thought, oh, this is great. Have to look after 2 old women. And I'll never forget the first day, Sarah took them down to the Lasagna, to the hotel. And they were sitting there, and she phoned up and says, I won't be back for a while. And I said, why is that? I thought you wanted to hurry up and get back. She said, no, because you don't believe who I'm sitting here with. Says, I was just sitting here talking, and this woman, Joan, says, you might know heard of my son. Said, this talking about bands and stuff. Says he played in this little band. Says, unfortunately, he's dead now. And so I went, who was that? Says, oh, John Bonham. So, John Bonham.
John Bonham.
Yeah.
I know John.
Says, so for the next week, we're out with him every night.
Yeah.
So,
Well, John and Lennon came to our wedding, and John came to our wedding.
oh, wow.
So
Oh, that's cool
that's
itself.
something special. And Debbie was a regular visitor to our house.
Oh.
She was all around. Yeah.
Yeah, because John's biggest deal was that Led Zeppelin was doing their reunion in London, and John's son
Jason
was going to be playing the drums in the reunion, and that was about 6 months, 7 months after she came out, and she was being flown in by helicopter and all, and she couldn't wait for it. And then, unfortunately, she passed away. I think it's about 8-9 months after the show.
Yeah.
But at least she got to see Jason playing with the band.
I met all the members of Led Zeppelin individually.
Oh, wow.
Completely by accident.
Fantastic.
And the last one was John Paul Jones, the bass player.
Wow.
He was playing bass for C6 Steve at the Crocodile Festival back in the UK. That's about 5-6 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And got to meet him at the bar, because
Well,
it was one of those festivals where anybody who performs there, it's part of the agreement they perform there. They have to go into the bar and mingle with the audience.
Oh,
And it's just the most wonderful festival.
that's quite good, though. They make them do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one by one, I met them all.
Oh, that's just cool. I love Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Oh, who doesn't?
Yeah.
That's actually one of my prized possessions. I've got a copy of the album Song Remains the Same, autographed by John.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a rarity now,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. Ain't gonna get any more.
No, there'll be no more signed by John Bonham.
But he encouraged you to audition for bands, he said, because of your musical talent and your pretty boy looks.
But that was it.
You went for the Bay City Rollers.
I didn't know at the time it was the Bay City Rollers. We put me forward for this audition, and I got quite far in it. It narrowed down to 2 or 3,
Yeah,
and we all had promo pictures taken,
I've got one here.
and that's the one I'll take.
Definitely pretty boy
Oh,
looks.
Definitely a pretty boy
And
look.
afterwards found out that it was for the Bay City Rollers. Obviously, I didn't get it.
You had the wrong accent, obviously.
I had the wrong accent. I wasn't Scottish. Apparently, Derek was already part of the band.
Derek was the drummer, wasn't he?
Derek was the drummer, but they didn't think he's got the looks for the band, and they were looking for somebody else, but they couldn't find anybody Scottish.
No.
I suppose you
I
would
can't
have
believe
run
they had
away
to
once
make
you
a big-
found out what he had to wear.
I can't believe that you had to be
I was looking back.
Believe me, he's worn worse
Yeah.
than that.
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
So from the Bay City Rollers, then you were in the radio, but you did a lot of things with other bands, the Hollies.
The Hollies, did bits with the Glitter Band, well, so-called Glitter Band because it's split into two fractions, and I used to do bits with John Russell's Glitter Band. Did bits with the Searchers. I toured for 18 months with a band called the Cufflinks, who a lot of people probably don't even know. That's the one, yeah.
I love that song.
And just met a lot of people along the way. People who were, I suppose, heroes of mine.
Yeah.
That actually became
Friends.
friends.
Yeah.
Well, Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Well, that was it. I mean, that was the biggest mistake I ever made in my life. But it's there. You go on the website. I'm on there.
Seeing it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Put it.
But
Well, you're on the
yeah,
Duran Duran website.
in the archives of the site, what I did, I helped them out. They wanted me to join, but at the time I was in a band that was on the verge of getting a big record deal. We were working with Nicky Chin and Mike Chapman. Chin Chapman, the producers, Mickey Most, Bruce Walsh from
Yeah.
Shadows. I'm on the verge of getting this big deal when they invited me to join Duran Duran. And I went into the studio with them. I did the demo. There's a 3-track demo, and I did the drums to Girls on Film on the demo, which is on the archive. I've got my name on there on the archive and a picture of the sleeve. But actually committing to the band full time, I said, no thanks, I don't think you're going to go anywhere. I'm on the verge of something big here. I'll stick with what I've got, thanks. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest is their history.
Yeah. They couldn't see me in all that new romantic gear and wearing makeup, really.
Well, no.
Maybe the weekend.
But then everything happens for a reason. You made your own history.
Yeah.
You know, in that
I've had a great career. I've loved every minute of it. I never thought I'd be back here again. I retired 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Made the decision I'd had enough, but I'd done as much as I was ever going to do. I'm getting older, and retired, and came out to Spain, and it was just a complete fluke. This whole thing came
You can't
together.
leave that behind, because in the 70s, Gary Packett,
Yeah.
he disbanded his group,
Yep.
and he went on a tour of Europe and the UK,
Yeah.
and that is when you came into Union,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Well, Union Gap, disbanded in 1971, but then
Yeah.
they re-released Young Girl in the UK, and it
In
got to number
74,
6
Yeah.
in the charts. And they hadn't got a band to promote it, so a band was put together. And that's part of the history from that photograph,
Yeah.
so I got put forward for that.
Really?
And got it from
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And loved every minute of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And you was,
Yeah, I was just a young kiddie. A young kiddie.
and you used to be
That's how
on
it
top of the
was.
pops.
Yeah,
You was on top of the pops.
I was on top of the pops.
Supposedly to be with Gary Packett in Union Gap.
It's one of those,
You're not going to get away without this story.
it's one of those moments when you sit down with who you think is your best friend and tell somebody in confidence after a few drinks something you think will never go public. You can trust Woody, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, actually, this is very important, because this isn't Woody. This was Lee that introduced you as Toba Marie
Yeah.
in the plaza back in the summer, and that was the highlight of my summer, actually.
Yes,
But-
because we see where she's at. I mean,
Yeah.
apart from being a dirty stop out, she's a Womble fan.
I'm also a Womble fan, and you was at the backstage, top of the pops, waiting to go on with Gary Packett.
And Gary Puckett didn't turn up, and so we couldn't go on. And the Wombles were on, and it was an episode that was hosted by Ed Stewart. Remember Ed Stewart?
Ed Stewart, yeah.
Bless him, he's sadly passed away now. And I saw this thing, I thought, I'm not going to waste my time. I just said it was fun. I said, I'd love to be a Womble.
As you do.
As you do. And they wouldn't let me be the drummer. The main reason is the costume wouldn't fit me. Actually too tall. And it was a girl who was in the costume and the drummer. But the only one that would really fit me properly was Toba Moray. So I ended up being Toba Moray on top of the pops just for 3 minutes of stardom. The rest of the Womble.
Well, I mean, you got a choice between Gary Puckett or being a Womble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benji wins every time.
Womble wins every time.
Yeah.
Oh God! So how long was the Union Gap in the UK together then?
well, on and off, 32 years.
I mean, because they're
Long
technically
time.
still going.
They're still going. They're still
Yeah.
going strong. Yeah, they're back with Gary Cook again. He's
So what did
flying over
Did
to
you just do a tour with that year? Or?
that year. We did very, very little. We just obviously a single comes into the charts, isn't it? Out
Yeah.
quite quickly.
You wouldn't
So we
have
did-
much time to do anything.
No,
when
so
you're humble.
very, very little.
We're too
Yeah,
busy
we were out.
cleaning up.
But then carried on. We had such a good band, we decided to carry on, and then it fizzled out. And a few years later, I thought, let's try
So
it up
you
again.
filled the gap.
There's a market. Yeah, there's a market for it. Why not?
So you did all that.
And it
Don't
just
stop,
went,
do you?
and it just went out of
But-
control. It got
but-
so big, it was incredible.
But then when you retired, you became a lock keeper.
I did. You know,
Completely different.
that was the
Completely
most
different.
idyllic job in the world you could ever have. I was on the Grand Union Canal in Market Harbour on a flight of locks called Foxton Locks. If actually go on their Facebook page, Foxton Lock Keepers, it's still my face. It's on there.
Yes,
And yeah, I was there for 5 years, and it's the biggest staircase of locks in the UK. It's very, very busy. Gets about 6,000 boats a year. It's a massive, massive tourist attraction. It is the biggest tourist attraction in Leicestershire,
Oh wow!
and gets about 750,000 visitors a year from all over the world. And it was just the most wonderful job. Absolutely loved it, and I'm so sad when I got made redundant. So.
and you got to autograph a narrow boat.
I've got to order it. Yeah. I think the
Yeah.
people who I did it for, they've actually put a post on the internet.
Yeah.
There's a picture of me in my life jacket, and
Oh, fantastic.
just after I've done it. And
Yeah.
it's like, where is he now? We found Ges Rogers. working as a lock keeper.
I
on the
love all those shows.
Yeah,
Where is he now? Things.
Yeah.
I
I'm
suppose,
washing cars and everything,
Yeah.
sailing boats. As
Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
exactly.
You know.
That
I
was
suppose
great.
you've met many, many celebrities over the year. I think you said that you've met a lot after you retired from the
Yeah, loads.
music business.
You become a bit blasé about it, that you've met so many people. You know.
Yeah.
When you first start meeting them, it's like, oh, you're a bit standoffish and hello sir, no sir. And then you think, well, I'm not a star like them, but we're just all normal people.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
just
that's it.
have
Apart from Lee Howe.
Lee Howe.
Well, yeah.
And you just have normal conversation. You don't talk about their fame and anything like that.
Well, no. I mean, I've found in the past with people I know that the more normal you are with them, you're not talking about their fame or anything like that. You do get to be friends with them because that's all they want.
Yeah.
They don't want
Yeah.
to.
Exactly.
They live their fame. They don't want to talk about it.
So the one I became really friendly with is sadly passed away now. Was Brian Connolly from The Sweet.
Really.
Oh,
Such a lovely, lovely
I
man.
love the song.
And the week he died, we were actually supposed to be doing a show with him at a Butlins festival at the weekend, and he died that week. But the band still turned up and did the show, and we were all in tears. It just Brian's mic stand in the centre of the stage with this spotlight shining on it, and just the band, and then they were bringing on guests to come and sing various Sweet songs, and we were all stood. It was such sad. It was such a lovely, lovely guy. It really was.
What was the most memorable moment of your career? What would you say?
Meeting Lee Howe.
No, I think that may be the second one.
No, that's the
I
third.
think that.
At the Betty Ford Clinic.
You were just visiting.
I've got on my script. I've got Harrison Ford. Lee Hurd's a bit further down the line.
That was just bizarre. That when I was going back to when I was a lock keeper,
Oh, is that when you was lucky?
there were an awful lot of celebrity boaters who came through.
That's strange.
David Jason, Dolby, you know,
I love
that.
that. He's just awesome.
Brian Blessed, Timothy West, Prunella Scales, and the list goes on and on. But you never expect to see Harrison Ford and Calista Flockhart come through a set of locks on a narrowboat.
No.
And it was just one day get away from it all, little holidays.
I knew that spacecraft would let him down.
And such a lovely guy, and helped him down the locks. And we went for a beer in the pub at the bottom of the locks afterwards.
Yes, you do.
And it's fabulous, yeah. And we got in the local papers.
So,
Meeting Harrison Ford on the canal.
did he actually know who you were?
No.
Did you not tell him?
I didn't know who I was.
Oh, you didn't know who you were.
That's what's matron.
Well, I mean, have you ever heard of the song Young Girl?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
But
so you
we
knew
talked-
the band.
but we didn't-
Everyone's
didn't
heard
really talk
of
about it.
Okay.
It was just
No, you don't. You're just
It's not
talking as
having
people.
a drink with a
Yeah,
boater.
yeah.
Right. Did he give you any hints where any of the hidden jewels were, though?
No, not one. Do you think I'll be sitting here?
I tell you what, these people, they never give any of this stuff away. You know, they've obviously not read the next script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my other half said to me, if you win the lottery, would you still love me? I said, of course I still love you. I'd miss you.